Well, hello. I want to thank you for taking a few minutes to join me and learn more about Nelo Life. So, my name is Susan Guthrie, and I learned about Nelo Life from a dear friend of mine. He and I have been friends for about 14 years. And about April of this year, Nelo Life was founded, and our core values are trust, transparency, and transformation. And when my friend shared that they have three of my favorite things, I said, I really need to look into this. I've been in the health and wellness industry for the last 25 years. And the last couple of years, I've spent more money on nutritionals than I had planned on. See, I was diagnosed with, I call it the big C, and had a double mastectomy last year. And so, leading up to the surgery and then since the surgery, I do take a good bit of supplements. I try to eat healthy, do all the things that we know to do, stay away from sugar. And my doctor actually has me on a vegan diet along with lots of amazing supplements. And they can be quite pricey. Well, when I learned about Nelo Life from my friend, I learned that they had a lot of the same supplements that I was already taking, the curcumin, the CoQ10, the vitamin D, vitamin C, but at a fraction of the cost that I was already paying. Typically, they're everyday items that they have. I would look and I was saving about 60% off of what I was paying either online or at the local herb shops. So I said, well, that checked that box. I'm certainly up for getting discounts on the stuff I'm taking every day. Well, then I learned that they have what's called hero products, and our hero products are things that are one of a kind, and you'll learn a little bit more about those further in the presentation. So that was the first thing that got my attention, discounts on supplements. The second thing that got my attention was that we have a travel portal where we can get up to 60% off on travel. And I've always wanted to travel. And so when I looked at this, and saw that we could get huge discounts on things like cruises and resort stays and car rentals and things like plays and concerts and even Cirque du Soleil. I said, oh, I'm really interested in this. And the third category, or the third thing that really interested me, is the fact that we have something called live streaming, and that is where we have different, they call thought leaders, but basically leaders in the industry of, I call it positive thinking, like John Maxwell, or, some of y'all back in the day, y'all may not remember a fellow, his name was Zig Ziglar. He called it Automobile University. And so at our fingertips at any time, I can pull up a 5 minute, just a quick motivation, all the way up to an hour-long presentation on anything from like conflict resolution to goal setting to mindset. So when I saw that I had, for this one lifestyle membership, had access to all these things, I said, not only will I participate, but I want to share this too. So that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to share with everybody why I do this and how we do this. So this is a little bit more about us. We are dedicated to helping you live a life that's not just successful, but also rich in experiences and achievements. We're looking at empowering journeys. At Nelo, we're committed to nurturing excellence and enabling our clients to live their lives to their fullest. Our core philosophy is nurturing excellence and living optimally. That's where we get Nelo, Nelo Life. It's more than just a slogan, it's the ethos that guides everything that we do. My favorite things, as I said before, I've been into nutrition for the last 25 years. So my favorites is the Nelo LIFEshop. And this is premium products that you want at wholesale member pricing. And C, vitamin D3, the zinc complex, the CoQ10. Many of these are like $13 for a month supply. This was one of my first shipments. You can tell I love all of these products. We have everything from hair care to the daily supplements. And then, like I said, we do have some, we call them hero products. And we do have skincare that's on the way. So this is one of my friends, Dr. Stuart Titus. He is, the way I know him, he was the founder of medical marijuana. Inc. And he was also the co-founder of Canaway, which is a CBD hemp company that I have been a part of for the last 14 years. And what he's done is he's taken the same non-solvent extraction process that he used for hemp and now uses it on mushrooms. You may have probably seen that their mushrooms are kind of sweeping all of the herb section in the grocery store. They have mushrooms for your hot chocolate and mushroom coffee. They have mushrooms to go in your smoothie. Well, what Dr. Titus has found is that the lion's mane mushroom really helps to enhance mental focus, promotes healthy energy levels, stimulate nerve growth factor, and it supports cognitive function. Cordyceps mushrooms enhance energy and stamina, promotes respiratory health, supports brain health and mood, and maintains cognitive function as well. This is a short video on the benefits of mushrooms. So I asked Dr. Titus about the fact that they were made as gummies instead of capsules. And he said that they really were focusing on the two segments of the population that really need these mushrooms that don't like to take pills. One are the children, ADHD, the OCD, also autism, and then also the seniors that have maybe dementia, Alzheimer's. And whenever they make it into a gummy form, then they have no problem taking those. And I will tell you, they do taste delicious. There's strawberry flavor, mango flavor, and then the combination of the two is a lovely watermelon flavor. So our lion's mane or cordyceps mushrooms all have 1,000 milligrams in each gummy. There's a 30-day supply, so 30 gummies. The Nelo Life price is $59.99, and our combo, which has the lion's mane and cordyceps combined, that's the watermelon flavor, that is $89.99. So Stellamar is the next product I want to talk to you about. I call this our Star Trek product. What they've done is they've taken three different technologies or three different products that I actually used to take before. One is telomere support. And telomeres are the part of the DNA that's going to tell you, basically, barring an accident, what your life expectancy is. And the telomere support will help to not just protect the DNA or your telomeres as they are right now, but there are also studies that show that it will actually lengthen your telomeres. The next technology is the stem cell support. So going back, the telomere support that I was taking was about $100 a bottle, and then there's stem cell support. Stem cell support products typically run around 100 to 120 per month. And the third product is called ARE, and the ARE it helps to open what's called the NRF2 pathways. And when you open this NRF2 pathway, that's when it helps to activate the cells so they actually talk to each other. So you've got all these millions of cells in your body, and what it does is it helps them to communicate with each other and for the whole body to work more efficiently. And some of the testimonials that I've heard using this product are absolutely amazing. The thing I noticed first was that my skin, I had a few little itchy, scratchy patches of skin that had aggravated me for years. And my skin cleared up. But I've heard other people talk about how to improve their sleep, their discomfort level, their energy level. And this was one of the first products that we had. And so just by adding this to our daily routine, we've been able to see a big difference there. For those other three products separately, would have been around $270. With Nelo Life, it's a $79.99. So I think quite a great value.
As car fluids deteriorate with age, their ability to protect the vehicle is greatly limited, resulting in mechanical failures and reduced car longevity. Our bodies are similar. Our ability to defend and repair tissues and to proliferate replacement cells declines rapidly with age. There are 3 areas of great concern that become overburdened by toxicities, deficiencies, and the cumulative effects of aging. Most interventions target them independently, until now. Our natural antioxidant system, controlled by the antioxidant response element, ARE, is many millions, some say trillions, of times more powerful than supplemental antioxidants attained through diet. This internal system is comprised of 3 primary antioxidant enzymes that unfortunately decline with age. They must be upregulated in unison as we get older, otherwise additional detrimental effects can occur. Stelomar has been meticulously designed to defend and repair stem cells, normal differentiated cells, and telomeres, while also increasing the production and proliferation of the body's powerful antioxidants, protective telomere enzymes, and self-renewing stem cells. Stelomar was developed by the inventor of the world's most prominent ARE, product that has surpassed $2 billion in sales and is supported by over 25 peer-reviewed studies. Stelomar is a comprehensive formulation that uses clinically proven compounds that, when combined in a specific ratio, work synergistically to target positive factors for stem cells, telomeres, and ARE. Stem cells act as self-renewing cell reserves to regenerate damaged tissues and replenish dying cells. Active intervention to protect stem cells and to promote the proliferation of healthy circulating stem cells is required to offset the effects of aging and help our bodies regain equilibrium. Telomeres are the caps at the ends of our chromosomes. They protect our genetic material much like shoelace tips prevent our laces from fraying and unraveling. Telomeres shorten each time a cell replicates, and their length is a marker of biological age. Put quite simply, people with longer telomeres live longer and healthier. Protecting and even increasing the length of telomeres can be attained through selective plant compounds that activate the healthy expression of the telomerase enzyme. Freshly cut apples turn brown. Iron decays. This is the process of oxidation, and it's occurring inside our bodies as we literally rust from the inside out over time from the damage caused by oxidants or free radicals. Free radicals attack healthy molecules, stealing electrons from them and making them unstable, damaging cells. Antioxidants donate an electron to free radicals instead, thereby neutralizing them and preventing free radicals from stealing from other molecules. Like engine oil, radiator coolants, and transmission fluids, these 3 biological elements work together and must be addressed together, with a coordinated, comprehensive strategy. Stem cells, telomeres, ARE. Introducing Stelomar. Stelomar activates cells to talk to each other, causing a powerful cascade response where trillions of cells are upregulated to overcome age-related declines. In this way, Stelomar is less about the direct supplementation of certain compounds, and more about using specific combinations and ratios of compounds to trigger multiple genetic responses in the body that are far greater in value. Extensively researched since 2012, but also based on 20 years of groundbreaking expertise in this area, Stelomar is the standalone dietary supplementation choice for overall healthy aging and longevity.
I love the analogy of Stelomar with the car. If we don't take care of our cars, then they will break down. It's the same thing with our body. If we don't take care of our body, then it's going to break down. Now, this is our newest product. We just released this last week whenever we were in Mexico, and this is called Life Tea. And I was very fascinated by this because, first of all, I didn't know that as women, we needed to take care of our testosterone as well as our estrogen levels. So with Life Tea, it's made up of two different types of seeds, and you're going to learn a little bit more about that from the scientist in just a moment. But we all need to make sure that we have a balance of our hormones, because when your hormones get out of balance, then a lot of times that's where you start noticing things like low bone density, fatigue, brain fog, hot flashes. And so, and being a breast cancer thriver, I'm very particular about what I put in and on my body, because I want to make sure that my estrogen stays low. And what I learned from this is that by taking these seeds, that it helps to help my body to naturally produce the testosterone that will help to take care of the estrogen and keep that very low. So I'm far less likely to have a recurrence of the breast cancer.
Hi, friends. It's Dr. Tim Harrigan. I want to give you a 1 foot view of something that's really a 10,000 foot project and conversation. So I'm going to do my best to keep this short and sweet for you. But I've spent my life, trying to find alternatives, trying to optimize my health and my family's health. So I haven't been to a medical doctor in 25 years. And so when you have that mindset, you get creative and kind of obsessed with finding solutions and options out in the world to optimize my own health and my family's health. So my kids still haven't even had a NyQuil or ibuprofen in their body. And my wife is actually told she would never have children. And so we've reversed her issues that led to that. I won't use any medical terms here. And so the hardest part of my job and your job now is really not using any sort of claims. We're not treating anything, diagnosing, anything at all. So these statements have not been approved by the FDA. And that's the hardest part, is showing people the power of nature. But we have to be careful with our words. So do not make any claims. Do not, put anything out on the internet or social media that's going to be claiming. But I'm going to go over some stuff here that's pretty mind-boggling, that you have to get creative to figure out how to get this out to the world with us. So I've partnered with a biotech company that literally controls the 13 best in-class raws in the world. And so we're getting these out to the world, and you guys have your hands on this now. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet, concise, but also it's going to be packed with information to get you excited. I could spend a whole week-long retreat with you guys explaining all these different things on different angles, but let's get started here. So, and by the way, I have 4 children, 13 and under, for my wife now. They was told she would never have children. So that's kind of my obsession, is just, addressing the cause, fixing, optimizing, biohacking, anti-aging, whatever you want to call it. So let me share my slides here. I'm going to go rapid fire since I have a short time with you. This is meant for informational purposes only. It's not meant to diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any diseases. So testosterone, this is such a misconception with men and women. We're told females need estrogen, men need testosterone. Further from the truth, you guys. And that's why so many women are getting put on injections and pellets for testosterone and other hormone replacement therapies, which are harmful. Most of them come with black box warnings. So this is part of my obsession, is trying to figure out, how do I fix these feel-good molecules without the side effects? That's something that's sustainable. I can do it forever to keep me in these healthy ranges. And these are just some of the benefits. Testosterone is the driver molecule to all the other hormones. In fact, it's more dominant in a female, more than her estrogen level. So the conversation should have never been estrogen women, testosterone for men. We both need them, just in different amounts, for bone density, muscle mass, cognitive function, mood, sexual function, and energy. Here's a chart just showing you the green line is testosterone, which is far more dominant every phase of a female's life than her estrogen levels. No wonder people feel like garbage. We have an epidemic of low testosterone, or what I like to call imbalanced testosterone, because it's not always about a higher number in my total testosterone. That's a misconception, kind of like total cholesterol. There's so many other things you have to look at, molecules, interactions with, my pituitary gland, my adrenals. It's a whole system. It's a bunch of different molecules together that are called the feel-good molecules, which are hormones. So it is a more important hormone. And this is a normal curve of a female's testosterone cycle throughout her life. You can see it peaks in her 40s and declines over time. This is even worse though. This is normal. This would be if you ate perfectly. We didn't live in an environment with all these hormone disruptors. We didn't have stress. We're all sleeping good. So this is normal, not even in a normal world now, but normal if you did everything right. So see this curve. We're definitely affected by this, females. This is a male curve. In our 20s, we have higher levels, and then it declines rapidly after that. And even worse now, we have an epidemic where 20-year-olds are seeking TRT, or testosterone replacement therapy, because it's such a big problem. Kids are being born into this environment now, and it's an epidemic. So the dangerous and profitable low T solution. I want to cover this for a minute. It's very profitable, $2 billion industry. Some sources say $20 to $30 billion. People are looking for solutions, but they have side effects. They increase your risk of heart attacks and stroke. Just one of those, one of many things. Here's some other side effects when people take TRT, or testosterone replacement therapy: cardiovascular risk, skin problems. Guys, you can see how big of a problem this is, and this is what everybody's running to, is the prescription or bioidentical testosterone replacement therapies. In women, if you take those, you also get the unwanted side effects that women don't want by having too much testosterone. That's not what we're talking about. We want the body to fix its own testosterone. Women don't want the extra facial hair growth and, menstrual irregularities, blood clots, all these things, deepening of your voice, enlargement of the clitoris. Now, these are all side effects that can occur when you go for the mainstream TRT solutions, and you shut down the organs. So when I give the body testosterone, my brain says we have enough of that molecule now, and it was already weak to begin with, but now my brain shuts down those organs. It doesn't keep producing testosterone. That's why males' testicles shrink, and it affects a lot of different things. Rarely you want to give the body something it should be producing. So more is not necessarily better. Pumping the body full of these hormones is not a good idea, and there's crazy side effects, and I'm just going to touch on them briefly. So what if there's a natural, effective, clinically proven, and affordable solution to help abnormal testosterone in women and men? We all know foods are powerful. You guys wouldn't be here if you didn't understand that. You guys have heard of aphrodisiac foods. So we know for a fact that foods affect our physiology. And so when we concentrate that and standardize it and get clinical studies on very specific molecules that do this even more powerfully and safely, it's pretty incredible. That's what we're talking about. So there's 6 mechanisms with TestoSurge. First of all, it works in 10 hours. It works that quickly because it binds to something called SHBG. So when you just release your natural testosterone every morning, you have more of it now because this molecule binds to that. Instead of you releasing 100 and losing 60, you only have 40 left. That's pretty cool. It's also steroidogenic, spermatogenic in men. It inhibits DHT. It also inhibits estrogen conversion, which feeds breast cancer. And it's also a PDE5 inhibitor. Again, do not make any claims. These are just some of the clinical studies that we have showing the power of this. So I'm going to give you a quick example. 7 to 10 a.m., we release, let's say 100, just a theoretical number. Usually we lose 60 over here to SHBG. Now I have 40 left. 10 might go to DHT, 10 might go to estrogen. So now I have these 2 bad molecules called DHT and estrogen floating around in my body, and now I only have 20 of my own testosterone left. That's not very efficient, right? So these molecules and other foods bind to SHBG for me. Some foods inhibit DHT conversion. Some foods inhibit estrogen conversion. This is a much more efficient process. So in the morning, again, I release 100. But because these molecules, TestoSurge, bind to SHBG, I don't lose 60 of it over there. Now I don't lose 10 over here. I don't lose 10 over here because it also is an inhibitor of DHT and estrogen conversion. So now I have 100 of my own. So understand what I said. I'm making my own testosterone more efficient and sustainable, normal levels long-term than just pumping the body full of these synthetic hormones or bioidenticals that cause problems. So steroidogenesis means your body produces more hormones than it needs, and it's always doing that. But over time, our hormone disruptors in the environment suppress that. TRT suppresses that. TRT is the opposite. Hormone replacement therapy or testosterone replacement therapy is the opposite by shutting down my own production. These molecules in certain foods stimulate steroidogenesis, which means it helps me manufacture my own naturally and safely instead of bombarding the body with a synthetic or bioidentical. So here's the studies. We can share those with you. There's certain foods that are steroidogenic that you're already eating. So keep in mind, what I'm talking about is safer than your last restaurant meal. Our restaurant meals are not regulated. They have all kinds of chemicals, pesticides, hormone disruptors in them. So the molecules I'm talking about, don't let all this hormone discussion scare you, but it's as safe as food that you're eating. It's just going to be a more standardized, consistent way to help the body over time. We do have an 8-week study showing TestoSurge improved body composition significantly by increasing muscle, lowering body fat, helping with metabolism. So we do have that study as well. These are powerful molecules that come from nature. Significant change in body fat percentage, total bioavailable and free testosterone. We have those studies on TestaSurge as well. And then we sprinkled in a little bit of Venomerics for you. This is pretty cool. This is very certified. You know, any certification you could ever ask for, TUV, NORD, ISO 22000, just look that up. It's kind of a global certification for safe food products. It's a something that you have to earn. It goes through tests for NSF testing for all kinds of weird chemicals that maybe an Olympian can't have because they get the anti-doping tests. So these molecules have been studied, certified at a higher level than anything you've ever seen. And just some of the benefits of Venomerics: it's an antioxidant, helps with cardiovascular health and circulation, skin health, basically microcirculation, muscle growth and endurance, improved vision, anti-aging, immunity enhancement. And we have an epidemic, like I said, and low testosterone, or imbalanced testosterone more accurately, is widespread between men and women and linked to chronic disease, as you can see here in Science Daily. So Life Tea, powered by TestaSurge. Again, there's some Venomerics in there for the antioxidant activity. But you can see how powerful this is. There's a lot more I can get into, but I wanted to just share the basics and the kind of highlights of this. But we could break all these mechanisms down and show you the incredible benefits it has in the human body. And don't let your expectations get in the way. TRT might work for somebody in a week, 2 weeks, whatever, and you might feel better from that. This is a slower ramping up period. So minimum, I'll tell the patient, don't start this unless you're willing to do this for 3 to 4 months. I've been on it for 12 months now, these molecules, and it took me that long. I saw my blood work improving and I didn't really feel much different, but I saw the profiles in my blood changing. So I will take this forever and recommend it to everybody I know forever. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you have any questions.
This is one of my favorite products. It was one of the first ones I tried. It's called Black MP, or some people call it Black Water. My functional medicine doctor told me I should start taking fulvic and humic acids when I started seeing him a couple of years ago. And this particular one has no taste to it, so I really love that. There's 77 trace minerals plus lots of vitamins. All the B vitamins are in there, and then 13 strands of probiotics. This is Dr. Lawton Tane, and he's going to give you a short message.
This is Dr. Lawton Tane, and during this tumultuous time in our world's history, it is so sad that there's so many things we cannot control in life. However, we can control our health, and that's how we developed and funded the Blackwater Concentrate. It's the only product that's endorsed by the NFL alumni, which is mixed with minerals and vitamins and humic and fulvic acids, which allows you to regain the nutrients your body desperately needs to put that into performance. It's endorsed not only by physicians, but also verified by athletes. So it's physicians certified, athletes verified. And we've helped so many thousands of physicians as well as professional athletes regain their vitality, especially after injuries. And if you have any further questions about the product itself, please feel free to reach out to me at any time.
So this is USDA certified organic with 13 strands of probiotics. It has 77 trace minerals, and our body needs 60 trace minerals to function properly. And so by getting all these trace minerals, every cell in your body can do what it's supposed to do. A lot of times, if you don't have the minerals in your body that it needs, the food you eat and the other supplements you take are not being properly absorbed. And this is the part that I love. The retail price on this is $59.99. We have it for Nelo Life. Our full month supply is $24. The one I was taking before is about $70 for a month supply, and it tasted terrible. These are the different vitamins that are in the Black MP. Now we have a new product for our pets. So the Black MP for our pets, this is a 2 to 3 month supply, and it depends on the size of your pet. And this is $50. The regular price on this is $90. And so the benefits are anti-aging, it restores gut health, it improves your joint health, it boosts the immune system, and also helps with their skin and coat. We have three ways to participate in Nelo Life. The first one is called a Life Shopper, and that is $10 a month, or you can do an annual membership and save $20 there, and you're going to get 20 to 60% discounts on nutrition, hair care, skin care. The lifestyle members is $59 a month, and with that, you can start and stop with the monthly fee at any time. And then you also have an option of a discount of getting 1 month free if you want to pay annually. This includes up to 60% off on life travel, the life shop, life perks. Plus, you get access to all the coaching and the mentorship with the live streaming. The third way to participate is you can become an affiliate. Now, as an affiliate, you're going to be able to have the income potential and also tax benefits. That's just $40 a year. Now, the first year, $20 goes to Nelo Life, and the other $20 goes to your favorite charity. You just log on and you put in there where you donated your $20 to. And they are very big on helping nonprofits. And so they're going to have a rolling tally right now of how much has been donated to nonprofits in the form of their membership from Nelo Life. So if you have any questions at all, again, I'm Susan Weaver Guthrie. You can reach out to me on social media, or if you've got my contact information, feel free to give me a call. I would love to help you figure out what are the best products for you to start with, and also which is the best membership for you. And you can certainly become an affiliate and then add the lifestyle membership or the life shopper membership and share with others that way. Thank you. Have a good day.